Today I'm going to show you how to get this app called ShowBox onto your computer. Now, the first the reason why I want to show this app is because I have ShowBox on my Android phone and I love it a lot. But sometimes I want to be able to download a TV show. Like, say, I wanted to go into shows. Let's see, the first thing that pops up is, well, since everybody knows the game, apparently everybody knows Family Guy, so I'm just gonna click on Family Guy. So it says scroll down to the episode. You just gotta click OK, got it. Now you scroll down. But the thing I want to do is I want to be able to download it. So I'm clicking loading episode. Now I'm clicking the download button. So that basically I want to be able to download stuff and I want to be able to watch it later. So now that's downloading. So right now, as you see, I have an app up here. This app first, before you can install ShowBox on your computer, is called BlueStacks App Player for Windows. It's a Beta-1 version. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go into your Google Chrome and you're going to need to search this link up, which I'm going to get in a tiny bit, which is going to show you, which is going to give you the exact thing you need to do to be able to get ShowBox for the PC. I will put a link down in the description to go to this website where you can click the download button, because as you see there is ShowBox. And it's nice to download there, but what I want to do is I want to be able to get it on the TV. I mean on my computer. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go down to ShowBox for Android. You're going to need to get on these two links. Here's the ShowBox link. You click download ShowBox on Android. Then you go onto the next link. The next link is going to be BlueStacks emulator, Android emulator for PC. It's basically it emulates some sort of Android version, and you can either use touchscreen or regular, and you have to go down. You click download BlueStacks. So what pops up is right when it's finished downloading, ShowBox and BlueStack pops up. So what you're going to want to do for BlueStacks when you first install it is you're going to want to go into your BlueStacks installer.rar file. You're going to want to go put it on the desktop, and I believe I just put another one on the desktop. Don't move, so I'm not going to do it. So I have that on the desktop. As you can see, it's BlueStacks. So you double click that, you have it go through the whole installation process, and you're going to go and get BlueStacks onto your PC. So please take the time right now to pause your video as you go through the installation process. But before you pause it, what you're going to need to do is you need to right-click on your BlueStacks installer native.exe. You're going to click on Properties. Compatibility is, I believe it's only run this as an administrator, because when I double-clicked it the first time, it crashed. So I double-clicked it, and you just need to do run as administrator. So as you can see, I already have it installed on the PC. So now, please feel free to take the time to pause the video and download and install BlueStacks right now. And now for the second part is after BlueStacks is installed, you'll have this and this on the desktop. It'll already be open BlueStacks, but you'll have to open it up by clicking Start BlueStacks. And you will have, in the libraries, you'll have a thing for apps. So when BlueStacks installs, you'll have this app thingy where you double click apps and that goes to apps. Or you can double click BlueStacks, Start BlueStacks, and it'll load. That is the first thing you need to do after you install BlueStacks. And what will happen is you're not going to be able to install ShowBox right away, but you're going to need to go to the link and download it right now as it is loading. And after this loads, it will have, after this BlueStacks opens up for the first time, it will have to install all the built-in apps that come with it, which are the App Store, BlueStacks Spotlight, which is Facebook, Help, S2P, so Server 2, Cloud, and Twitter, and Facebook. Flappy Birds, MX Player, and ShowBox, and Mini Rush I downloaded myself. Those are 3 apps though that you have that have downloaded automatically, and it will load. It will continue saying an app is already installing if you try to install ShowBox. So right when you open up your BlueStacks, you will have to go over to MX Player on your downloads, and it will have a green mark on it. You're going to double click the ShowBox, and you're going to wait for it to install. And since I have it installed already, I'm going to double click and open it, and I will show you what you're supposed to do. So here it is, apparently loading very slowly. I just ruined it. Let me go back onto Stacks. I believe, oh, I ruined it. Installing APK. So you're gonna wait for it to install. It won't take too long. It'll only take a tiny bit, and you won't need to restart BlueStacks or anything, but it'll work perfectly. And once it says installing, you're going to go onto your BlueStacks, which is what I'm going to do right now. And since I have BlueStacks already up, ShowBox has been installed. That is good to know. Now, since it's already up, I don't think it has to load again, or it does. So once it's done loading, I will come back. Okay, so it has come back. So here is ShowBox over here, as it is opening up now. So the first thing that will happen when it'll tell you available a new version. Please update your program from our server. Now, the first time I tried making this video, I updated it and I ruined the beginning of it just because every time I did it, it would crash. So you're not going to update it. You're always going to click remind me later, because it's going to crash on you. Now, I have right here, this is downloading, so I want to see how it downloads, but this is how you use it. You can go on to, I want to click on a Family Guy. Oh, I'm going to go straight to this, it automatically is on the newest season, season 12, and it has every week a new one comes out. So season 12, I'm going to click on episode 6. Now you can open it up through internal or third-party apps, which would look like third-party installed players. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up you're going to not search your apps, because that can't be searched. You're gonna make sure I'm just gonna make sure ShowBox is up. So you're gonna open up the play. Okay, so you're gonna search MX player on all apps, and you're going to go into search your store. So I'm gonna go into all apps. I've always wanted to see this part. Okay, so I don't know how to use this completely so far. But the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to search all apps. And want to go back up to the top of it. You're going to click recently played. You're going to click search apps. You're going to search MX player, and you're going to click search for MX player. Now it'll open up the Play Store, and the first app that pops up will be MX Player J2 Interactive. It is the free ad-supported one, but personally, they charge you like $2 for the not ad-supported, but the ads don't even do anything to this thing. It's the same exact thing. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to have MX Player. Once that's installed, you're going to go over to MX Player, and you are going to make sure that it's installed. Then you're going to go back home. Now you're going to open up ShowBox again. I'm going back to my episode 6. And I'm going to click Watch Now, third-party installed players. Movies doesn't work for most of them, so I'm going to click MX Player.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Okay, it's a little bit buggy, but the whole that is how it works. So I'm going to go to the back one to get out of that. I'm going to go back and show you how it works on I didn't click anything. So internal player, it'll usually show, because it's an internal player for this app, which is one of the...
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Sometimes it's really buggy when you do it, so I'm going to load back up. Say you wanted it to go to medium. Watch now. I don't know why. How come it works on this and not my phone? This is... Alright, so sometimes it says if it doesn't have a fast enough loading rate, it is going to say, sorry, this video cannot be played, as you just saw it pop up with. So now I'm going to click back to loading episode. Now I'm going to show you Watch Now. Movies. Now, with movies, it'll say, sorry, cannot play this video. It says the same exact thing when you use internal player when you are loading it in medium. Now I'm going to click MX Player, and when it's loading, I'm going to show you this. So the left side of the screen is the brightness, which doesn't really make too much of a difference on this screen. And then on the other right side, there is the volume. And that is MX Player. This is what you need to have to be able to watch your TV shows and movies. And then there's an updates tab. Now make sure you never update your MX Player. Make sure you never update your ShowBox. Now let's say you want to find a movie, sort of by the year. Genre is, I like comedy sometimes, so I'm going to click on comedy of the year for 2014 so we can actually see what came out in this current year. So there's a Hungover Games made by made by I don't even know who, but you can watch the trailer if you press that button. I'm going to add this to libraries, and I'm going to go back, and that is that one. And then you can go over, and these are all the movies that came out that are comedies in 2014. Now, you can also search for a movie, like say you want to have the Hunger Games, and when you want to search, you have to sort by year, all, and all. And then you're going to press the enter button. Now, I'm going to just go back out of that. Now, how do you get the apps or the, like, if you see over here, I'm actually downloading an episode to remind me later. As you see, I clicked it, but I'm actually downloading an episode. So when it's done downloading, I will show you how to take it off of BlueStacks. Because let's say this is your one way of getting movies or anything you want to watch for free and actually put it onto your computer. Let's say this is why you really want it, because you have it on your Android phone, but you can't download from it because it doesn't work fast. So right here, it's only 90 megabytes, and I can really hold a lot on my MP3 player, the SanDisk Fuse Plus, as I did a review earlier on an earlier date of it. But that's that. Now I have an 8 gigabyte, and I wanted to load this on here. I wanted to load it onto my thing on my MP3 player and watch it. And so my shows have shown that I like Family Guy to a point, and you have to scroll through it to be able to get to it. Now, sometimes I like going like this, or I click randomly. Now, I randomly clicked it. Now, there's only a low, so I'm going to download this. So, it's actually going pretty fast, as you can see. 95. This one's only 75 megabytes. Now, I'm going to show you after it is done downloading how to take your videos off of BlueStacks and onto the computer. So please stand by. Before we get into moving it off, there is a button that says Watch Now. You can click third party, MX Player, and
It seems today that all you see
you can watch it without any interruptions, but I am not going to watch it. I'm just going to close MX Player, and yeah. So that's this episode. Now, I'm going to show you how to take them off of BlueStacks and onto the computer. So the first thing you're going to want to do to share your file over with the computer is you're going to want to go into your search for apps and get this app called Antec File Explorer. Called Explorer. That's how you spell it. No, I want to. Antec Explorer. I want to search it for Antec Explorer on the Play Store. And this is what should pop up. So there's the EX, which is the one you want to get, because it's completely free, and once it's installed, you have to open it. Now, once you open it up, here's what it should look like. 1 second. I'm gonna close all that now. You open it up and here's what it should look like. Comparing gap for use, analyzing contents, loading libraries, establishing network. Now, it should open up in the SD card, which is nothing really. So you're going to locate your ShowBox. You're going to want to drag and hold this and click the copy button. Go press the up arrow to go back to SD card. Go all the way down to the bottom, locate Windows. Go to BST shared folder. Now click OK. The current thread is 1. It should be running, and it will tell you when it is successful depending on how you're using it. So it'll tell you when it is successful. Now, it is just copying over to the Windows folder. Now, once this, I don't have my folder up or anything for any of this, just the blue stack. Now it's done. Now I'm going to go back into this. You're going to click on Windows. You're going to click on Best Shared Folder. You're going to go to Family Guy Season 1. I did the copy button. I'm going to go back, copy it to my... I'm going to cancel it because I really don't care if it's not on a ShowBox anymore. So now that it's on Windows and it's on Best Shared Folder, you're going to have to go into the Best Shared Folder thing. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over to your apps. You're going to want to locate, press the arrow to go to My App C. Click Open Folder Location. The computer, it'll be computer local disk, program data. So you're going to want to do computer. You're going to want to go over to local disk, program data, which is a hidden folder. So you're going to have to go into your, go to right click properties, I think. No, you're going to have to, oh yeah, you're going to have to go into this, your control panel. You're going to want to open up your folder options, view, hide, you're going to want to do show hidden files and folders and drives. So you're going to click OK. You're going to go to program data, BlueStacks, Android, SD card. No, you're going to want to go to BlueStacks, user data, shared folder, and here it is, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to show you what it is. So you're going to move to desktop. You're going to menu, refresh it. Now it's not there anymore. It is now currently on your desktop, away from anything else over here. So that is how you transfer it to your computer and get ShowBox on your computer. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and please favorite this video and show it to your friends. Thank you.